Hey guys, Pat here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. Yesterday we went out and garage sailed and found a pretty nice cutlery set. Heidi picked it up for $15. I've sharpened up all of the knives, and we actually needed some steak knives, and this whole set came with steak knives as well. So today I was going to take and clean them up and treat the handles. They got wood handles. It looks like it might be either cherry or some other dark wood. It could be walnut. Anyway, so today I was going to sand the handles down. Some of the handles didn't need to be sanded down. They just needed some treatment. And so I was wanting to show you how you can freshen up your knives for little to no money. I have a mixture here of beeswax and coconut oil. I think Mama Rain has some of the treatment that we use here on our Etsy store. If you're interested, you can make your own. We like to put a oil and wax mixture on ours because it helps to seal a little bit better. So anyway, let me show you what we got going on here. I'll show you some of the raw wood here. Right here is a steak knife. This one here I sanded down with 220 grit sandpaper. And this one here is just, straight out of the cutlery block that we've got. And here's a handle that I didn't sand, and I just have our wood treatment on there. So I just got done finishing a cutting board here a few minutes ago, and that's what prompted me to clean up these knives here. While I got the burner going, I got this running on our solar. I just have a little cast iron plate on here, and it's the knife sitting on top of there so I don't get treatment all over the top of the burner. And so this right here is a knife that I just got done putting some finish on. Again, none of these were sanded here. I just thought I would break the sandpaper out and sand at least one of these knives down and see how it turns out. So this knife here, both of these are unfinished. So again, the knife on the right hand side has been sanded with 220, and the knife on the left hand side, your left, is not sanded. So I'm going to go ahead and sand this one down. I just take 220 grit sandpaper and just sand it down lightly. Again, most people don't think about taking care of their knife blades or their knife handles, their wooden knife handles. They might do a good job sharpening and taking care of the blades, but what about the handles? They're wood and they absorb water, and so it's really important that you take the time every now and then to clean these up and just put a little bit of oil on there. Some people like to use Crisco. We don't have any Crisco in the house. That's forbidden. Mrs. Rain forbids any Crisco. So I just sand these down with real fine sandpaper, and that'll smooth out any of the roughness on the handle. So I have the burner on a low setting here, and I just warm up the cutlery, the handles on here on top of a cast iron pan here. I have this treatment all over my hand here, and I also have a t-shirt rag that's impregnated with the treatment as well. I just work it into that warm handle, let them set up there, let that melt into the handle. These have already been setting up there for a while. And here's the one that I just sanded. I just go ahead and I just wipe it all over the knife handle after I've got done sanding it down. I'll just put it up here to warm up. Now just keep working between all of the cutlery handles. Here's one that also doesn't have any oil on it yet, and you can see how dark the wood is on this one that I've already treated. See the difference? This one here is dried out. Okay, we also have the cutlery block here. I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of the finish on this as well. This is all wiped down, it's cleaned up, and so now I'm going to apply some of the treatment on this too, and then I'll buff it out with a clean rag. That brings out the shine, subdues the blemishes some. Now the benefit of heating up the cutlery is to get the wood warm enough to where the wax and coconut oil will actually absorb into the warm wood. Okay, that's good enough for that. I'll just continue heating these up, letting the wax and oil soak in to the knife handle, and I'll let these cool off and I'll buff them out, and we should be good to go. We'd like to do this quite frequently so we don't have water damage. It's especially important to make sure that you do this with your cutting boards more frequently. Your cutting boards will start expanding and contracting and soak up the water, and you'll have deterioration happen. That brought the life right back into that handle, and so I think for $15 this knife set's well worth what we paid for it. I hope this video was helpful and that you learn how to take care of your knife handles just like you would your blades, keeping your blades sharp. So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming. Take care and God bless.